What made you realize you have horrible friends? Seeing their name appear on your phone puts the fear of God in your heart. They didn't want me to succeed and would become secretly happy whenever I failed at something. When they agreed to wait for me to get off work and meet them at college, where they were taking summer session, before driving to another state to celebrate my and another friend's 21st birthdays, which were a day apart. Instead, when I called before driving an hour to make sure they were ready, it turns out they ditched me and were already up there, a 4-hour drive from school. I bought a sandwich and a beer and went home and watched TV by myself. Gave up drinking. Lost all but 2. After I graduated high school and looked back, realizing that a good half of my friends never wanted to just hang out with me. I only got invited to hang out if it was a birthday party where gifts were involved, or helping study for a test or something. I even suggested going to a local comic convention once because I thought it would be awesome. I didn't even know the group was actually going until the day they were leaving, even though they had worked on making costumes together for weeks. I'm much better at realizing when people actually want to be with me or just want things from me now. Got accepted into a PhD program in 2009 when, due to the economic recession, hardly anyone was getting into grad programs anywhere. I announced it on Facebook and got a whole string of congratulatory messages, followed by one from a particular friend about how grad programs are just pyramid schemes and I was an idiot if I thought I would ever be successful in academia. That guy had always been kind of a jerk, but to see his shitty response in contrast to everyone else being happy for me really woke me up to just how toxic he was. I cut him out of my life not long after. I'm also a full-time college professor now. When they yelled at me for inviting a girl I knew to our house party in college. They hated her, apparently. And when I asked the reason, she's always flaunting her chest, showing off her big boobs, and just thought she was a wild person. First of all, girl had like triple Fs, they were huge and there's no way to cover it up when wearing just a plain t-shirt. It's not like they were falling out. Second, they had only met her in passing a couple times, so they had made up the fact that she was wild. Third, I lived in that house and threw my money down to help host the party, so I can invite whoever I wanted. If they didn't like her, they could have gone and talked to the literal 70-something people that showed up. They were the type of girls that wanted to be the queen bee of their high school, and were now trying to do that in college. College is different. There isn't a queen bee, so if I get sick of your bullshit, I can go find friends amongst the 15k students at my university. After that year in the house, I started putting serious distance between myself and them, which made them all irate. 2 of the girls messaged every single person on my Facebook to inform them that I was a dirty who had herpes and VD. Pretty much everyone messaged me with screenshots. Didn't believe them, and then thought these people that they barely even know are bratty children. I told them the truth, I was extracting myself from the friend group and they were angry about it. I made a ton more friends by that because those that did know them responded to me with an invite to do something because oh good, you aren't friends with them anymore? They're all assholes. Want to go to a party Friday? When they got jealous of the attention my daughter got when she ended up in intensive care, they got petty because the focus was off them. So they started to write Facebook posts that scream please pay attention to me, I am important too. When they are never there for me when I call them, but I am always there for them. Also, when I'm last second invited to. I understand though. I'm not as fun because I don't like to get wasted or do. When I wasn't the only one with a driver's license, I suddenly contacted Les to hang out.